Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm benchmarking Stalker 2 Harder Chornobyl on PC, running with my overclocked Asus Astral RTX 5080 graphics card, and Ryzen 9 9950X 3D CPU. So firstly, as always, I'll start off by showing you the graphics settings really quickly. So currently we're running a render resolution of 3040 by 2160 on my 4K 134Hz display. Go ahead and enable 16 by 9 aspect ratio. We are running an overclocked RTX 5080 graphics card, which I did already mention. Frame rate is set to no limits. NVIDIA low reflex latency is enabled. HDR is enabled. We have to wait 2 or 3 days for the HDR to process on YouTube. And as for the advanced graphics settings, everything is the Epic preset. We're running DLA, so native 4K, no frame generation, and all the other settings are Epic settings. So we're going to test 4K native, which is what we're testing out now. Then we'll test out 4K with DLSS quality mode. Then we'll try 1440p with DLSS quality mode, and then we'll try 1080p native, and also 1440p native. So we're going to do a little exploration, and I also want to see how this Ryzen 9 9950X 3D CPU performs in this title. I know this is Unreal Engine 5 based title, and some people are mentioning to me that this 16-core chip does seem to scale better of this title, apparently, so we're gonna kind of test that, see if there's any stutters or anything. So just gonna be a short little sweet little video just to test out the stuttering and see how everything plays and runs, and we'll take things from there. But enjoy the show, guys. I don't know if that was a guy I was supposed to kill or not, but I killed him. Again, I'm not all that experienced with this title, so my bad, guy. Totally just destroyed him. So also with this update, they did release an update which adds, I guess, better AI features and apparently more animals that are going to be attacking us. So another, I don't know if that's a feature or what, but they added that, and of course the A-Life, I think it was called, the AI is also improved apparently, so we'll see how that plays and goes. I'm chased by this monster here. I gotta get the hell out of here, guys. These boars or whatever are just like destroying me. But so far, even with this heavy paced action, I'm not seeing any stutters. It seems to be running just fine. It's good. Good to know. They're still here? What the hell? Literally running for my life here. Yeah, I hope they get electrocuted. Seem to be stuck in this box here. Part of the map. Boxed in, basically. Try to go around. Okay, so 4K native, we're averaging around 53 FPS, 1% low staying at 34, max FPS 59. Let's go ahead and enable DLSS quality mode, so we will go ahead and set that, apply, reset the afterburner. And I would say if you're on a 5080 also, probably DLSS quality mode at 4K would be a good, happy setting. You could also use frame generation, but I'm not actually the biggest fan of it, but It will obviously help boost frames per second. And so far, this Ryzen 9 950X3D is running just fine. I'm not seeing any stutters. It's a little bit warm, 62 degrees Celsius. I know this is a very heavy CPU title, base title, but I didn't see not one stutter yet, so that's good to know that it does seem to scale better with this CPU. It'll be interesting to see how the lower resolutions like 1440p runs, which will be more CPU bound, but we'll see. Oh, one stutter there. Okay, so 4K with DLSS quality mode, we're averaging around 81 FPS, 1% low sitting at 48, max FPS of 88. Hear a pack of dogs or possibly coyotes, so we may run into those pretty soon. Okay, so now let's go down to 1440p. And then let's go back to a native resolution. Apply that setting. Reset the afterburner. So we'll test 1440p native, and then we'll try DLSS quality mode at 1440p. And then we'll go down to 1080p native, and we won't use DLSS for 1080p. Obviously, it's not really going to be needed. But so far, pretty smooth performance. I only saw one stutter just a little bit briefly earlier, but other than that, it's been running just fine. Sometimes the lighting in this game looks a little off. I'm not sure if it's my HDR settings, but sometimes it looks a little bit overexposed. Other than running into some wild boars and some opponents, it's been pretty quiet. It's kind of mellow. I like it though. You kind of enjoy the scenery, even though it's not exactly the best scenery, but you kind of feel the vibes of the game and listen to this music. It's just kind of puts you in a different world, if you will. It is kind of cool though. Again, I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just sort of exploring and going with the flow, if you will. Ah, shit. How are they even seeing me right now? I'm behind this tractor. Yeah, I'm not gonna even deal with that because I know I'm not gonna be able to take them out. It's too many of them. Okay, so 4K. Let me go ahead and save it just so we're at a different spot here. So, I'm sorry, so 1440p with DLSS quality mode. I'm sorry, if I could even speak. 1440p. With DLSS quality mode, we're averaging around 87 FPS, 1% low sitting at 54, and max FPS at 103. I'm sorry, 1440p native. I'm mistaken. Now let's turn on DLSS quality mode at 1440p. I know one person likes to see 1440p with DLSS Ultimate. So I always enter that as my benchmarks just so that I keep that one person happy, and also for other people who also want to see 1440p with upscaling. Yeah, I forgot how to turn off the flashlight. I was forgetting that it was L. This looks like another area that's gonna be tough if you will. Hear those wild boars. I don't think I could jump over this, can I? Yeah, I wouldn't want to. I'm not dealing with those guys anymore. Heck no. But yeah, so far very smooth performance. I do really actually do think it's true that the 16 core 32 thread 9950X3D does seem to perform better in this title. It's other than one stutter, which could have been just traversal, not sure. But it's been smooth sailing all the way, no doubt. Alright, so now let's go back to native resolution if I can find it. Oops, it's in my graphics. I wanted to forget where the settings are. Alright, let's go to native resolution, apply, and then let's change the resolution to 1920 by 1080p. Apply. Ah, shit. I want to make sure the settings are exactly where I want them to be. I'm not sure why it's saying I'm at. Cause I'm actually, I know I'm at 1080p because I can tell how big the afterburner overlay is. Not really sure if that's just a bug or what. Yeah, I know I'm at 1080p, I can tell that because it's so big. Damn, smoked. We'll try it again, we'll get reloaded here. Alright, reset the afterburner. I know if I go back there I'm just gonna get killed, but we'll give it a try anyways. Damn. I think for those things you gotta throw those little metal pellet looking things. I think that's what you have to do, but I don't know. Thought I could just outrun it, but I guess not. Reset the afterburner one more time here. Okay, so 1080p, max of 109, 1% low setting of 59, average FPS of 100. And then just for the very end here, again, I'm not sure why it's saying that I'm at that resolution. Let me go try something real quick here. I don't know if that's just a bug with the patch or what, but I know I'm at 1080p because the afterburner is a lot larger when I use lower resolutions. Okay, so let's go back to 4K and let's very briefly try frame generation at 4K native. Just a very brief test before I end the video here. Just so every setting is fully tested out for the most part. And that seems to put us at a max of 100 FPS, 1% low staying at 67, average FPS of 94. And the very last thing I'm going to do is enable DLSS quality mode along with frame generation. Just want to see what the max FPS will be at 4K with upscaling and frame generation. And that seems to max us out at 123, 1% low sitting at 78, and average FPS of 119. Anyways, guys, I guess that gives you a good look at Stalker 2 Harder Chernobyl, and it does seem to run a lot smoother on the Ryzen 9950X 3D CPU, and the Asus Astral RTX 5080 graphics card did perform very nicely. Very reasonable temperatures and smooth performance overall. So if you did enjoy the video, do give this video a like. If you want to see more content like this, more Asus Astral RTX 5080 gaming benchmarks, along with my Ryzen 9 9950X 3D CPU, feel free to subscribe. So thanks for watching. Appreciate all the support. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day and appreciate all the support. And thanks for watching. Later, guys. Peace out.